This is one of them, oh my, type reads. Okay. Wow. So for some of you, somebody is wondering, is it over? Okay. Now this is somebody that's a stalemate here. Okay. Because they know that divine timing is here and it was the wrong timing to be with your divine counterpart because of this stalemate. Okay. It's this karmic ex-wife energy here, that's keeping you waiting because of her codependency. She has addictions that's affecting your romantic life. Okay. And now it's the perfect timing. Okay. Some of you, you have a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. This is someone that you want to marry. Okay. This could be a new baby mother. I see earth angel babies. You could be pregnant with triplets. Ooh, and you got a slim body. Okay. That's for some of you. Yeah, you had to let go of control issues because this was a crooked cop that was controlling the situation here. Okay? He's the one that was stealing your money and your merchandise. All right? Yeah. And he's been teaming up with this online reader and her karmic little girl. Okay? And this is why she says she don't care. It's King of Swords. It's that King of Swords. She don't care nobody coming in because she don't want to give back what she stole. This vase, which is this vase stands for money. Okay, this is the high priestess because she is the one who got her fingerprints. That's what she stole from the wealthy man. That vase is that money from the high priestess energy here. Okay, and you a self millionaire. You're the privileged lady. Okay, so yeah, you got a lot of new money because you've been enterprising. You can work in entertainment on a social media platform, okay? And you the one that came up with your own invention. So this main male wealthy man made an investment in you, okay? So you are you and this Gus own a business, okay? It could be a restaurant. He's the chef, and Rose, you're the boss, okay? So it's this crooked military commander that has been working in technology in his office. This is why he been having thoughts. Okay, he got a laptop, a cell phone, all this that came from out the businessman's office, the mail. All right, the credit cards. Okay, this is why he was the electronics. I told you this is why he needed all these electronics that I just said. Okay, and this is how they set up the accounts on the internet through this computer. Okay, that's the reason why they said we need to come up with a plan B just in case. Okay, they was using this as backup, so they still stealing. All right. Strategy, alternative. Yeah, it's this tarot reader. Okay, Pierre Whack. It's not yours. Looking right at you. It's mine. I'm not giving it up. Oh, because she told me I was hurt by you. Girl, you got a husband, and your husband's a thief. And this is why she in her feelings. Okay, so they know that they don't know you being protected by your guns, this Taurus and this Leo, okay? And that's the reason why it's bad news because it is this online reader's husband, her and her husband. This is how they became established, settled, secure, wealthy, and moved into a townhouse. He drive that car, park it. That car and everything that they living in is registered under C. Guns, your name can start with a C. Rose, middle initial M. They have been traveling. They have bought traveling bags. Okay, yeah, and the military commander, he's the one who took the house, and then they bought a truck. Yeah, so this is why the military commander following you around in this white truck. He coming both ways, okay? Because he's the Knight of Swords. He's young, and he's the one that's mad because you communicating the truth. He want to get in your face with hate communication about the truth. because you're telling the truth and he want to debate you. We're not on a debate team. He want to debate you about this Ten of Swords, this ending that he calls right here to that man right there. Okay? Because this how your ass got caught. Try to say you went on that ship. That happened out of the country, like Sweden somewhere, Italy or something. And that what you did was on in the newspapers there. What he done, okay? Some type of connect for some pills or something. They must have good pills there, products or whatever it is. That's why I kept picking up Molly Percocets. Okay, because I watched a movie where people go across the country and they buy pills, but the girl went over there and said you can't do that over there, it's illegal. So they went over she went over there and she was trying to get the pills for her mother because they couldn't afford them. Okay, she couldn't afford it. All right, her mother was sick, so she went to the pharmacy out of the country and she tried to act like she was on a low, and she paid the pharmacist a amount of money to get the pills, and he gave it to her, but then they got caught by the police. She got caught. So that's what this shit is. Must be. This would look like to be. Okay. And whoever that connect was, that's what happened to him. So let's pull that up. So they was trying to confuse this main male. It was a crooked cop or whatever, was trying to make him feel like he done it. He said he was gonna put it on him, okay, to create illusions. This is why you've been faced with choices. Okay, he wanted you to believe a fantasy world, all that, but nah, you ain't that type of person that was going, you don't just let nobody tell you anything. So he kept attacking and trying to keep running up in your face, Gus, about this death or whatever, because he was selling pills to people. And he went in there, and I told you, stood on the bench and got the court settlement and the business from the King of Pentacles. Yeah. He knows that the Rose is the boss, so he had to take authority. And his father is involved. Okay, took over the business, talking about he a CEO, big D energy here, being practical. Yeah, but you being practical about the situation, good. You know what I mean? Because you knew the truth was gonna come out. Yeah, you're secure because it was your brother-in-law who did it. That's who he is. That's who the cop is. The brother-in-law, something like that, or the brother. This fat agent, this Aquarius. Yeah, you stole from the high priestess, buddy. I told you that trinket in that office it belongs to the high priestess, baby. That's why you getting justice. Yeah, and it's narcissist Sagittarius, narcissist baby father, the hangman. Okay, you were sacrificed, but keeping faith, waiting. This is why you've been waiting. They was creating illusions about what they had stole, so they had to surrender. Okay, this is why, Gus, you was backed in the corner because this is a man that loved one woman, the baby mother, and there's a woman chasing behind a guy who is leaving because he heard about karmic baby mama, his karmic baby mama being in love with the new man, which is a new baby father. That's the reason why they knocked at your door. Yeah, because they stole the opening. This is how they got caught. How you speak. Yeah. And then he want to keep riding up like this, talking about stop exposing me. He want to tell you to stop exposing him. Nah, that's the reason why they definitely tried to unalive you. It was two car accidents. That's why both of these cars is here. Both of them. Two car accidents. Yeah, he's playing games. Yeah, it's his mother-in-law. Yeah, she's Caucasian or Hispanic. Yeah, she's the one playing games. The mother-in-law. Yeah, and they doomed. Yeah, because this right here made you high value, the Empress. Okay, this is why this girls know your self worth, and you're beautiful, you're sexy, you're abundant, you're confident about what you said. about your new opportunities, a new business, very lucrative business opportunity. This is why this girl said, I can't let you go. And he want to marry you. He's the chef, you're the boss. He's dark, you're light. You're a mature woman, socialite, connected to the high society, the Hyena queen. Knows the truth, got the weapons, the scales. She gonna step down because they try to trap all these lies around the Rose to keep her trapped. Karmic Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, sister, her friend, and at Aquarius. But you are protected by the world. Yeah, this world over here. Hey, fam. The Taurus knows it's bad news. Yeah, it's this Aquarius. He tried to take, he took, he not tried, he took everything from the Capricorn, the main male. This is why it's the world. And this is why everybody's protecting you. Completion, ending. Yeah, this is an ending. You're going to get your success, your rewards that they stole, that this Aquarius stole, your freedom. Yep, this is why they was in your environment, all in the same community. Yeah, it was this ex-wife, this Libra, stole the Wheel of Fortune and this tarot reader, Tierra Whack, stole your luck. This is why it's been changed, movement, shift, improvement, fate. Tarot reader, Tarot. Her initials start with a T. They snaked you out. The devil was the Taurus, the Hierophant. That's the only way. And then they went out of the country. That will speaks about out of the country. Queen of Swords was there. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. See, and then I told you they wreck homes. They wrecked the home because now the narcissist Sagittarius, narcissist baby father, his new wife, yeah, found out that they was fraud and the pills, fraud and everything. And the sister, she looked like one of these Queen of Swords was out there outside making public issues, yelling and screaming and shit over some sex. That's how she found out they were spending time together. Yeah. They stole his great fortune and that death. Wow. Great fortune, death. Boop, boop. And it's that Virgo. Thought he was all that and his wife, tarot reader, and sister, and that Aquarius, King of Swords. Yeah. Group effort. Yeah. They, yeah, they mad because your sex is magical. I told you it's this Hierophant. Yeah. This is why you have royalty favor. Big high priestess, empress energy, abundance by the boat load. You're your highness. Yeah, justice. This is why they're getting karma. These scandalous hoes, not classy, sneaky as fuck, wants to use you. And the FBI knows, revealed that your real parents are. Yes, it's tarot reader talking about plan B. And his girls found the voodoo doll for the manipulation, lies to control, sending health attacks, thinking she being mysterious. This is why I told you the higher fund is connected to the hospitals, the everything I said. IRS, yeah. That's why they were getting hospital tests every time they were sick, colds, anxiety, stress, in pain. Yeah, they humiliated themselves. This is why you were sitting in boredom. Somebody could have brown eyes. Okay, yeah. They was in cables, Mexico, putting the arm on the table. Okay, yeah. This is why they've been observing your sexiness here. Yeah, that's why it was a death in the family. Yeah, you're gonna get abundance. It was this female narcissist. That's why she smoked. Yeah, that's why family and friends, they've been family and friends since childhood of you. Okay. That's why you said they don't want you. All right. This is why they keep monitoring you. Yeah. Driving forces. This ex, you was over there on the water and she got that phone call. She's still living. Yeah. It went through the phone. Yeah. In the moment. She's still living. Yeah. Yeah. It's this flight attendant, this registered nurse, hospice nurse, and they in that Impala, a car. Yep. Paige Swords heavily stalking you, heavily monitoring you. Place hidden cameras in your home. She got black hair, black box braids, tarot reader, T. Khalif, and these scandalous hoes. They got the evidence report. Justice. Calm that down, little Piper. Yeah, envy. It's all over envying you, Queen of Cups, Rose. That's why they left you with no choice, with a love child, pregnancy. Yeah. So you wiped the floor with the cyber bullies, plotting. Yeah. Because this is why you've been having drama with a father, okay? Because of this karmic Gemini or sister, okay? Yeah. That's why they heavily stalking you, heavily monitoring you. Yeah. Sins of a husband. Yeah. This is why you've lost interest in them altogether. They're not even an option anymore. Sins of a husband, Virgo for some of you. Yeah. Yeah. This is why he got bottled up anger, fist balled up. Okay. Jail, prison inmate. Yeah. You are the karmic's worst nightmare. Yo. This masculine is telling your baby daddy that you cheated and the kids ain't his. See? But this is the man you will spend the rest of your life with. For some of you, because this is a community of lies. Yeah, this she's been speaking this on YouTube for this Aquarius, or yeah, because he robbed a casino, Airbnb, along with your sister's father. They was all together. Yeah, and they've been spiritually tapping into your energy without your permission. So they bribed the judge. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, this third party was with someone else. That's why she's suicidal. Yeah, the cold. Yeah, and then they had you put out the Empress when this was the coldest winter ever for some of you. Yeah, and then they lost ship. Yeah, they said they lost the ship. Okay. Yeah, they did a demonic spell, pentagram. I told you it's this karmic mother figure, mother-in-law that's extremely jealous of her of the chosen, the child. Yeah, you are a star seed. Star seeds choose to incarnate on Earth to share their light, knowledge, and participate in the planet's evolution, the world, to fulfill a divine mission, high society team, and bring positive change to the world. This is a fake friend that's spying, that's lying, said this ex liar said that they're not spying. Yeah, they know you the fortuna, part of fortune, promise, potential, opportunity, prosperity, blessings, natural talents, luck, where you have and will, you will receive gifts, personal success and happiness. That's why money is running after you. That's why they keep running after you. Yeah, they've been stalking you year after year. Okay, but you have the blood of Jesus. You're receiving. You're receiving healing now. Okay, justice, prosperity. Yeah, they're feeling this the discontent in this relationship just as much as you are, but won't admit it. Poverty. It's because of poverty. Yeah, he's sick wearing he's sick. Somebody wore an astronaut suit. I don't know. Yeah, and then this person trying to take your private parts. Yeah, so you about to be laughing all the way to the bank. Trust, justice. Yeah, babe. You got milk and honey. Yeah, yeah. That's why he said let's make a baby. Yeah, getting married, living as happily ever after. You having epiphanies. Yeah, they want you to have abortion. Yeah, but you keeping a promise. Yeah, they buried these secrets. They said they was gonna bury the secrets, keep their mouth closed. They was gonna take it to the graves, the skeletons in the closet. Okay, but who notices when actions don't? High priestess energy here. Yep, they was on Section 8, housing authority and unemployed. Huge changes is coming. That's why they mad. That's what some of you put that where it go. Yeah, I told you. Crooked. Crooked, baby. God said it. Yeah. That's why they say he's everything a man you can ever want in a man. Yep, you're giving birth for some of you. And that's why they was doing the removals. Yeah, that's why they was using a camera with no sound. Yep, she's married. Yep, this Virgo, this online reader. For some of you, yeah, that's the black sheep. They know you're the black sheep. Yep, they got search warrants. Yep, you about to be blessed. That's all I'm gonna say. Justice, okay. Thank y'all so much for joining the Rose. My God don't lie. People do. That's why they got bottled up anger. God said, control your anger or you'll be sorry. Born leader here. They can't control nothing, baby. Try to control being a freak. Baby, that's just a thrill. That'll never get you no money, life, or nothing. Sure, you could do all that when you with something real serious and you both of y'all about that business. There it is, Crooked Judge. Yes, it is. You made that comment exactly right. Excuse me. Try to block this marriage in that third party situation and all that other stuff I see it. Yep, born leader. Unrequited love. Looking right at it. My God don't lie. People do. There's the bridge. Stowed your bridge of opportunities. This who did it. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady. And you know the rest. Mm-mm. No, they didn't, God. There it is. Cyberbully. You are being bullied online, and they have suffered from it. There it is. Told you 2 computer screens, laptop, phone. Didn't I tell you? These are two computer screens. Tapping your phone. He in here now. He's stealing right now. Every time. I told you, stealing revenue. Over 38,000. Hmm. Mm-mm. Born leader, baby. Yeah. Somebody could be from Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, Colorado, Illinois, Connecticut, Delaware, Missouri, Montana, Washington, Texas, Florida, Massachusetts, Wisconsin, Oregon, okay? And they try to say that you was toxic. You're not toxic, baby. You're just direct, blunt, yet honest with your communication, okay? That's all. Boop. Yeah. You in an unhealthy relationship for some of you, okay? And for some of you, you have a high level of confidence. That's what threatens them, okay? Yeah, it's a setup. Somebody named Peter, yeah, Peter had to rob Paul. They got served karma. Yeah, Peter had to rob Paul. Peter robbed what? How you say it go? Peter robbed Paul to pay Paul or something. I don't know. I don't know it. Peter, Paul, justice though. All right, y'all be blessed, baby. Thank y'all so much for joining the Rose, the real raw reader here, hitting you with the real raw truth. Yeah, you could be a singer. You have loyalty. I have your back no matter what. Yeah, there is fake smiles, fake teeth, want to be you, stealing your rose. This is telling you, God's telling her you're stealing. This is the rose's shit. And you wanted to be the one to, yeah, she's a false spiritualist that steals other people, steals people's creations and then want to claim it for herself. Bottled up anger. You're not the one, sweetie. Thief. All right? Bringing chaos and conflict. Yeah. hmm It was somewhere where it was sand and water. An animal could have been stumbled up on this person that okay okay, and then they left a message in a bottle. Yeah, they know you have deep knowing. Yeah, this is father, this Aries, this Taurus, nephew energy. Y'all wicked or something here. This Leo online reader, yeah, to be fair. All the glitters ain't gold. Yeah, this is why you asking why, because you have the book of knowledge. You think outside the box. See, you're the center. You're the center of it. You're the light. That's why they question who you are, who done it. High priestess energy. Imprisoned by love. It's a setup. Scorn lover, friend, drama, plot, revenge schemes, trying to get information on you. Told you. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. This is why they feeling like shit. They was giving this karmic everything that belonged to you. Take it back. This person was your child in the past that you lost. God gave it back to you. It's called a transformation and rebirth. Justice.